Hello everybody, Washu here, and welcome to Garasu Hime, or quite literally Glass Princess, a visual novel, and this is what it's about. Princess Glass is a sheltered girl who has lived all her life in a castle in order so that her body, which is made of glass, doesn't break. But one day a robin flies in and they decide to go on a journey together. I'm ready for a journey. Cute design. There once was a rather unusual library. This is a tale of the librarians. Oh my god, Belgios? Belgios? Ah gosh, this cleaning will never end. I've never heard there was going to be mountains of books piled here. Belchan, if you make such a racket, those piles of books are gonna fall. Even if you say that, Chief. We're the only two working in this library, aren't we? What are we? Well, look at me. I'm like, so I assume that I'm the green-haired girl. Are those horns? Even if we rely on the little ones, this amount is too much. I wonder if we can finish if we work at it all day long. If you focus on your work, you'll be done before you know it. Well, Chief, you can say that because you've got 8 arms. If only I had that many hands to help me. Hee. What? Okay, Chief, what's going on with you? You're like a little floating jellyfish dude. It's not the number of arms that matters. It's about efficiency. Efficiency? That's right, it's all about how to move your arms and legs without any unnecessary movements. This is very literally translated, isn't it? I still appreciate it, but it's always a little funny to me when I see, like, Japanese idioms. That's the most important. Which ones are the Chief's arms, and which are the feet? The Chief will get angry if I ask, Belchan, oi, why are you stopping? I was just thinking. Ah, jeez, are you alright? Okay, the kid. Chief! Kiddo? Why, what's wrong? Another mountain of books arrived. Help, Tasukate! What? Another one? My, it can't be helped then. Belchan, I'm going to go clean up over there. So please finish tidying up the rest of the piles here, Kira. What? Please? Wait up, you want me to do this all by myself? Chief! How could he leave us here? Don't worry, if it fits you, Belchan, I know you can do it. He just left us. Chief really just up and left. All by myself, huh? Nothing for it but to do as much as I can. Why are we sorting books? A few hours later. Will it ever end? Sheesh, I clean and clean, but there's still a mountain of books. I'm getting dizzy because I can't see the end of this tunnel. Uh-oh, bonk. Owie. There are a lot of illustrations for this. I can't believe I'm being caught in a book slide, sheesh. Speaking of which, the books I've piled up all fell down. I'll have to start all over again. Huh? What was that light just now? It came from that way, right? What's this? Oh my god, it's the pinkest book of all. Wow, what a pretty book. It's all sparkly. It was buried deep in the pile. Maybe it fell out when the pile of books collapsed. The title is, The Glass Princess. Huh? Read it. I don't think the Chief is going to be back for a while. I'm not feeling very motivated right now. But it's a good librarian's job to check the contents of a book carefully, isn't it? Yes, I'm sure of it. What would that be? Tonikaku. Having said that, let's read a bit. and thus Belgious slumped into her chair and began to read. The Glass Princess. Oh my. Once upon a time, there was a small country, and there lived a beautiful girl. Look at her. Her name was Princess Glass. Just as her name suggested, the girl's body was made of glass. Princess Glass was a very kind and gentle girl. The people of the country loved her dearly and made her live in a sturdy castle so that she wouldn't be hurt. Ever since then, Glass has been living in the castle. Then one day, the weather started to turn bad and the sky darkened. Try to imagine what kind of abilities a princess would have if they were made of glass. They could stand by the window and prism shard rainbow light all over the ground. I wonder if it'll start raining. Just as Glass had predicted, large droplets of rain had begun to fall. A storm was brewing. She looked up anxiously at the sky and saw something like a small grain of sand in the sky. What is that, I wonder? As she looked closely at it, it appeared to be a living being. As she listened carefully, it seemed to be saying something. Why, it hurts, it hurts. It was sunny until a while ago, but then it suddenly started raining. How horrible! I have to find some shelter. I'm beat. What? It flew into Glass's room as if to escape from the bad weather. Kya. I'm saved. The one that flew in was a little boy. As he was flying in the middle of the rain, he was drenched from head to toe. His face was pale from exhaustion and looked the worse for wear. Hey, are you all right? I'll get you a towel and a cup of tea right away. Oh my God, thank you. Glass looked after the boy. After a good rest, the boy became healthy again. You saved me, thank you very much. You're a really kind person. My name is Robin, what's yours? Everyone calls me Princess Glass. Princess Glass, well, is it alright to call you that? Yes, it's fine, nice to meet you. The two decided to chat until the rain stopped. Where'd you come from, Robin? Me? I was traveling in the sky with my brothers. But as I was passing by here, I got caught in the rain. We all got separated from each other. Separated? Will you be okay? Yeah, it's okay. We all know our destination. Actually, I fly so slowly that I often leave them behind. So this time, I'll fly slowly and leisurely. I see, then that's good. Robin, you've been to many places, haven't you? That I have. If there's a place I want to go, I'll just fly there. Complete contrast. Gets to go anywhere he wants. Doesn't get to leave. Tell me a story then. About, I don't know. That sounds very interesting. What about you, Princess Glass? What places do you like to go? As Robin said that, Glass thought about it a little. I haven't left this place in a long time. So my favorite place to be is right here. You don't go out. That's right. My body is made of glass, so it's dangerous outside. Glass held out her hand to Robin. As Robin touched her hand, Glass, is your body really made out of glass? Yes. They're protecting me by keeping me here so that I won't break. So I like it here. I see. That's why your stories are so interesting. Please tell me a little bit more about the tales of the outside. After that, the two of them talked about many things. There were many things that Glass had never seen or heard of before. Before they knew it, the rain had stopped and the sun was peering in from the outside. There's quite a lot of interesting things out there, isn't it? I really enjoyed our talk together, Robin. Me too. Hey, Princess Glass. To thank you for saving me, I'll bring you something from the outside. From the outside? What would you like? Oh, wait a minute. Do I get to choose? Although she was told that, Princess Glass had no idea okay, saving. Oh, there it is. Boop. Okay. Then suddenly, at her feet, she saw a picture of a flower that Robin drew. Flower? What about a flower? Got it, then a flower it is. But where can you find the flowers? How are you going to bring them back? It's obvious, isn't it? I'll fly over there and get it for you. So Robin said as he flew out the window. Flustered, Glass looked outside, but Robin had already disappeared into the sky. In the end, Robin didn't come back that evening. The next day... Oh, there you are. What took you so long? Princess Glass, here it is. Robin. Robin was right there, smiling. Where have you been? I was worried. Aha, you're exaggerating. Here you go, as promised. Here's the flower. Thank you. Robin held a flower in his hand. Is this a flower? It's my first time seeing... It's my first time seeing one, ever. The first time, you say? Come to think of it, there aren't many things in this room, are there? Yeah, it's so that I won't hurt myself and crack. Ah, I see. By the way, what should I do with this flower? I'd put it in a vase, but I don't think we have any here. I know, how about putting it in your hair? My hair? Sounds good. Robin put the flower in Glass's hair, and Glass had a very happy smile on her face. Thank you, Robin. You're welcome. And since then, Robin would come over to Glass's place to play, and told Glass about the new things and events he found on his journeys. Glass was very pleased whenever Robin dropped by, and on a day just like those, Robin came to see Glass that day too. While they were looking at a book of flowers, Glass's eyes stopped upon a picture of a certain flower. This flower is very beautiful, isn't it? Ah, this flower, now that's the right time to see it. You mean it's blooming right now? Where is it? Let's see, through the forest and over the 2 mountains, there's a big flower field. Robin, are you trying to kill me? I can't leave. There's a lot of those flowers blooming over there. I see. Hey, do you want to see it? Eh? Glass's eyes lit up. Princess Glass, you mustn't. Oh, there's a butler here? Hey, get out of here, servant. Hearing the two of them, the old butler rushed in a hurry. The butler had served in this castle for a long time. Why not, butler? Princess, have you forgotten that your body is made of glass? What if you fell down while on your way in the flower field? If anything were to happen to you, princess, why The old butler began to sob. He's gonna end up being the villain. About the flower field, I won't go. I'm not going to do the adventure. If it'll make you sad, then I won't go to the flower field. So please don't cry. Hime! Sorry, Robin. But I really liked your suggestion. That's why I have a favor to ask of you. What is it? Will you bring me some flowers again? I'd like you to pick them in my place. Sure, leave it to me. And ever since then, Robin went and brought back various flowers for Glass. The whole castle was filled with flowers, and it was very beautiful. Aw, that's cute. Thus, Princess Glass lived happily ever after, surrounded by friends in a beautiful castle. Hell yeah! And we didn't die! The end. That's it. What? Huh? Ended it already? That's weird. It looks like there's still some blank pages. I'm glad nothing happened to Princess Glass, but she didn't get to go out even once? Is that really a happy ending? Wouldn't it be better if she got to see the flower field just... Okay! What? What would be better? Crossed arms. Cute little hairpiece. Ooh, yeah. Bell-chan. I was a little worried, so I came to see what was going on. But the pile of books is still there. Just what have you been doing? This is that, Hurry up and get back to work. Yeah, I'm sorry. And so, Belgious was caught skipping work. And after being lectured a lot by the chief, she was forced to tidy up twice as many books. Oh no. And they lived happily ever after. That's not happy at all. End. Temptation while studying. Servant, I am going. Sorry, but I really want to go to the flower field no matter what. It's just as she said. But Princess, I know that everyone's worried and looking out for me. I love everyone too, I understand your feelings. I just don't care. No, but I feel as though I've given up on my own dreams. Just once is fine. I want to make my wish come true. Let's go, Robin. And so Princess Glass went out of the castle. It's so bright, so this is the outside. It's so different from looking out the window, it's so wide. Have you really never left the castle before? Yeah, I did something bad to the butler, but... Hey, let's pick a lot of flowers once we get to the flower field. If you give them to him, he'll be sure to forgive you. Hee hee, that's right, I hope so. Please lead the way, Robin. Yep, leave it to me. Robin replied cheerfully, and the two of them began their journey. Oh. As they continue on, small glittering fragments fell down behind them. However, Robin had not noticed it at that time. The two arrived at a large forest. Even though it was still daytime, it was damp and dark inside the forest. It's pretty hard to find the exit. It went by so quickly when I was flying, but it's quite the big forest. If only I had wings like you, then we could fly together. That would be fun, wouldn't it? But if it's too windy, you can't fly, and if it rains, we'll be in big trouble, right? Certainly that would be the case. So you've got to take the good things along with the bad. But it wouldn't be so bad if we could make some wonderful friends here, wouldn't it? Dude, I want to befriend that lizard on the side there. That's right, it's okay to have things you're not so good at. What is that sound? Oh no! What's wrong, Robin? I just remembered a rumor. There's a scary witch living in this forest. A witch? That's right. They say that the witch eats anyone who wanders into the forest. Will we be eaten? Foo, foo, foo. A voice? Where did it come from? Were we seen? As they were looking around frantically, a girl appeared among the bushes. Oh my. Just shut up and listen, I'm talking to you. What you holding there? Hey, you, what are you doing in this forest? She's here. How impolite. Treating a person like a ghost. You know where you are. I'm the witch of the forest. If you don't have any business here, go back home. Excuse me, I own the forest. Excuse me, we're trying to reach a flower garden at the end of the forest. No, I won't let you through the forest. Be gone. Wait a minute, we're just, No means no. If you don't go back, I'll throw this special potion filled with poison at you. You're gonna kill me? Jeez, she's not listening at all. Hey, why won't you allow anyone to get near the forest? You must have a reason, don't you? I don't know, because it's my first time here. Could you please tell me the reason? Isn't it obvious? You guys are destroying the forest. Destroying? People who come here are all trying to destroy the forest. Some people cut down the trees, some try to take the animals away, and some even come just to tease me. I'm sorry to hear that. Are you here to make fun of me as well? I won't be convinced by your petty words. That's not what I mean. Well, whatever. I won't forgive anyone who approaches this forest. Now then, what will you do? Go back or will you not? Depending on your answer, I might have to boil you in a pot. And eat you. I understand. We'll go back. Princess! I understand that you're serious about this. It'd be very sad if Robin got eaten up. That's right. So leave immediately. But we can't go back. Heck, can't go back? What do you mean? Well, that's, actually, it's my first time here, so I don't know my way back home. Certainly, we have no idea how to go back. Oh, come on, at least try to remember. Don't you know that walking through a forest can be fatal if you can't remember the way back? Well, you can say that, but, Oh, I know. Why don't you come with us to the exit? Huh? Why should I have to walk with you? Right, but without you, we might inadvertently go in a different direction. Whatever shall we do, Robin? That's right, without a guide, we might not get out of the woods, wouldn't we? Wait a minute. I get it already, I'll take you to the exit of the forest. Really? But if you act strangely at all, I'll eat you right away. Get going already. Thus the three of them began to proceed through the forest. Don't go there, it's a deep swamp. Oh, really? Got it. Hey, look above you, there's thorny vines growing there. My, it really is. I'll be careful. Sheesh, I've got my hands full just babying you. Hey, Princess. What is it? The Witch of the Forest is blunt and a bit scary, but she's a nice person, isn't she? Right? I think so too. No matter what she says, it seems like she's worried about us. What are you guys talking about over there? Glass stopped walking. Hey, why are you stopping all of a sudden? Hey, Forest Witch? What? Hug! Glass turned around and hugged the Forest Witch. It was so sudden that the witch was confused. What? Wait, hold up. What in the world are you doing? It doesn't matter. But it does. What a weird girl. Hey, get off me. Sorry. But I understand. Understand what? That you're actually a kind person. Huh? What's gotten into you? If you were truly a scary person, you would have thrown me off right away. But you didn't do that. Are you trying to test me? Test you? I thought it was strange from the beginning that a witch would go around eating people. You don't look like such a person at all. And even if you really did eat people, I'm made of glass, so I wouldn't taste good at all. So it'd be alright if only Robin escaped. Hey, I won't leave you behind, Princess. Of course, I'm sorry. Complete defeat. This is so silly. You're right, I don't eat people. Really? That's right. I mean, if the rumor spreads, then fewer people will get close to the forest, right? I just wanted to live in peace inside the forest. But in the end, I won't change a thing, since now even more people come to make fun of me. I'm sorry. I believed other people's gossip and said terrible things to you. No, that's fine, I was the cause after all. It's okay if you understand. Look, just go on, the exit's right there. It's bright outside, I can see the mountains up ahead, this is different from the way we came. Did you bring us this way by any chance? It'd be annoying if you kept coming back here. Oh, so she led us to the field? Thank you, Forest Witch. Hey, would you like to come to the flower field with us? Flower field? That's right, our destination is the flower field just ahead. Won't you come with us, Forest Witch? Judging from the time in the forest, I can't leave you alone or I'd be worried for you two. Alright, I'm coming with you. Party member required. Thus the Witch of the Forest joined in, and the three set out for the flower field. Oh my god, look at it. After they had left the forest for a while, the three of them saw a huge mountain in front of them. And the mountain roared? What is that? Suddenly they heard a huge roar coming from the mountain. It was so loud that everything around them shuddered and trembled. My ears hurt. Who's making such a racket? Let's go ahead and find out. They went towards the direction of the voice, and there was a big and burly man. With a loud roar, he tore apart the things around him in a showy manner. The violent man noticed the three. Who are you, and what do you want in this mountain? Hello, my name is Princess Glass. What's yours? I am Bear. I live on this mountain. You certainly have a very loud voice. What in the world were you doing? Nothing in particular. I'm in a bad mood right now. Get lost. I see, then we'll get out of here right away. Hey, where are you guys going? That's not the way you came, is it? Well, we want to go beyond this mountain. So, we've got to take the road behind you. When Bear heard that, he laughed spitefully and stood in their way. What gives? What's the meaning of this? This is my mountain, so you can't pass unless you prove yourself stronger than me, of course. Who made such a rule? The mountains belong to everyone, don't they? Cease your yapping, I make the rules now. Chatterbirds better not fly away. Bear smacked Robin with his big hand. Dude, just beating up a kid? Robin, hey, well then, what you gonna do, girls? Gonna fight me or take that bird back home? Robin's eyes were spinning around from being hit. This man, shall I throw this poison at him? Wait, that'll just make him even angrier. Then what are you going to do? He's not going to budge, will he? I got it. Leave it to me. Glass began to walk towards Bear. Oh, so this little lady is my opponent? I'm sorry, but you really shouldn't do that. Look, isn't your body made of glass? So much you think you can possibly fight me? How do you know that? How does he know my body's made of glass? Bear was clearly poking fun at Glass. Then Glass said to Bear, Mr. Bear, you are a very weak person. Huh? Glass riled up Bear's emotions. Bear was shocked and the forest witch turned pale. Wait, what exactly are you trying to pull off? Robin is a very kind and gentle kid. Are you so afraid of that kid to hit them so hard? Your body is big and powerful, but you're a weakling at heart. No, you're actually just a lowly caterpillar. Glass, who had said all these things, then looked directly into Bear's eyes. Bear grew more and more angry and his face turned red. Me? A weakling? A lowly caterpillar, you say? That's exactly what I meant. Are you out of your mind? You think you can make fun of me and get away with it? Bear's large claws gleamed as he took a swing at Glass. Still, Glass continued to look straight at Bear. The moment that Bear's hands almost reached Glass... Yeah, Bear let out a big scream. What happened? Ouch! What's this? Something stuck in my foot? What the hell is this? Bear's foot was pierced by a sharp, glistening object. That's one of my fragments. You were in such a rage that you didn't notice the broken glass lying beneath you. Glass said that as she approached Bear. I'm sorry, it hurt, didn't it? I'm so pathetic. I admit, you're certainly the stronger one. If you want to go ahead, feel free. Hey, can you tell me one thing? Why were you so angry? After thinking for a moment, Bear began to speak slowly. I've always been very strong, but because I'm clumsy, I often break things. I didn't mean to break it, but in the end, it breaks all the time. I rampage out here all the way in the mountains because that's all I can do. I see. I think I understand you a little bit. But then that's just a misunderstanding. You just didn't want to hurt anyone, did you? That's why you deliberately acted like you didn't want anyone to come near you. Ah, you saw through it all. It's my bad. I acted mean to you on a whim. No one comes to talk to me these days. You're right. I'm a coward. I'm a twisted person. Then let's fix it little by little. Because you're a caterpillar and caterpillars can change. What's up with that? Well, that's just the kind of person she is. Then let's start by apologizing to Robin, okay? Got it. Oi, I'm sorry, Bird. He's not a bird, he's Robin. Ah, got it. Sorry, Robin. Oh, okay, accepted. Are you alright, Robin? Yeah, I'm fine. I just was yeeted across the land by a giant bear swipe. I'm fine. Well, then that's good. Glass's body wavered, and she fell down where she was standing. Princess, what happened? Is it my fault because I scared you? Come to think of it, Mr. Bear, where did that piece of glass that got stuck in your foot come from? No way, Princess, are you hurt somewhere? Uh-oh. Ramen swept aside Glass's long hair, and her back was a large wound. What happened? You're seriously injured. There's a large crack on my back. The glass is cracking up from there. When did this start? Since a long time ago. I was still living in the castle. It was small at first, but it grew bigger and bigger. Why didn't you say something earlier? If I knew you had such an injury, I wouldn't have taken you out of that castle. I'm sorry, but I really wanted to go out. There's no point in going outside if you're going to break. There is. We, the people of glass, once we start to crack, we will inevitably break. My elder brother and sister were like that too. Everyone, no matter how carefully you protect them, will eventually break. So, I can't change my fate, I'll break sooner or later. But that's, the people of this country were kind. They tried to protect me so that I wouldn't break. I didn't want to break apart in front of them. Because if that happened, they'd be really sad for sure. And I didn't want that. That's why I wanted to go out so forcefully. But that's not the only reason I wanted to go out, Robin. In the end, I wanted to have my own wish come true. So I wanted to go to the outside world that you told me about. To walk to the flower field on my own 2 feet. That's my wish. So even if I were to break during my journey, I have no regrets. It's a miracle that we've come this far. But surely there must have been some other way. I could have brought the flowers to the castle. We could have found a way for you to not break apart. So why did you give up? That's sad. But there's nothing I can do about it. Even so, I won't give up. I'm sorry, Robin. I've done something bad to you. Princess, you think too much about other people. It's okay to feel sad when you're lonely. It's not a bad thing to tell someone that you're having a hard time when it's difficult to endure. For sure, someone will help you out. Just like you helped me out when I was in trouble. So don't say something so sad like you'll resign yourself to your fate of breaking apart. That's right, we're here right now. Let's find a way together. Hey, I'm not really sure, but where's that flower field? It's just beyond this mountain. Why, then we're almost there. Hey, Glass, curl your body up. Hey, what are you going to do? Ain't it obvious? I'll carry you. I don't have much, but at least I'm strong. Mr. Bear. What, it's just a small way to repay you for what you've taught me. Robin leads the way. Wakata. And so the four of them decided to head to the flower field again. The cracks in Glass's body grew by the minute. Bear carried Glass carefully so as not to cause her to crack any further. Every time a fragment of glass fell off, the forest witch picked them up one by one. Robin led them down a flat and gentle road. Then, at last, they reached an open area. Princess Glass, open your eyes and see. There was the flower field. As far as the eye could see, all sorts of pretty flowers were in full bloom. It was so large they couldn't tell how far it extended. I like Bear's face right now. What? Sugoi! So there was a place like this. I didn't know that. This is the flower field. Ah, how pretty it is. Bear gently lowered Glass down onto the flower field. Glass touched a flower that was blooming nearby. Flowers are so soft, aren't they? And they smell so good. I've truly arrived at last. That's right. That this day would actually come, it's like a dream. Everyone, thank you so much. Glass gazed deeply at the surrounding scenery. Whenever the season changes, all sorts of different flowers bloom here. It'll be different scene than today. I see, that's wonderful. I've never seen it before, but I know. I can see it in the back of your eyes. Ah, what are you even saying? You've got to see it with your own eyes, too. Then Robin began to sob. Seeing this, the forest witch interjected. If only I had studied magic that helps people, not magic that threatens people, then maybe I could have done something for you. Nah, that's not the case. The Witch of the Forest is a very kind person who helps others in need. It's all thanks to you that we've come this far. You too, Mr. Bear. Happy, but with your strength, I'm sure there's a lot you can do. Thank you for carrying me here. What's with that? It's the first time someone's ever appreciated me. Bear clenched his fists in frustration. Thank you, everyone, for granting my wish. Multitudes of cracks formed along Glass's body, and she slowly closed her eyes. As if she had suddenly lost her support, the Princess of Glass broke into many pieces. Only glittering fragments remained. The three people wept. For a long time, all that could be heard was the sound of their sobbing. After who knows when, someone came up to them. Hey, you guys over there. They all turned around and saw a girl with red hair standing there. What are you making such a racket in someone's garden? It's so noisy I can't do my research in peace and quiet. Who are you? Me? I'm the Witch of the Garden. The owner of this garden. What's up? Why is the atmosphere so heavy? It's been a long time since anyone came to this flower bed. Why are you here? Could someone tell me, please? To tell you the truth, Robin told the Garden Witch everything that had happened until now. About when Princess Glass was here, about how she decided to head to the flower field, and how she broke in the end. I see now. I thought the people of Glass had been extinct for a while now, but there were still survivors, huh? But that was only because Princess Glass was confined, and she never had left the castle before. Well, I can respect her guts, coming all the way here even though she knew she might break. So, she liked this place, didn't she? Anyone who knows what's so great about this place can't be a bad person. Alright, then I'll lend you my power. Your power, what do you mean? It's the fate of the people of Glass to break. After all things must perish one day. But Glass can be reborn again. That's the difference between Glass and living things. It's possible if I use my magic to heat up and melt it down. Then you can put Princess Glass back together. I don't know if it'll return to its original form. The shape might change a little, but the essence will remain the same. That's fine. I'll do anything to have Princess Glass back with us. Me too. Oh, me as well. You're all really fond of this glass person, aren't you? Alright then, you, the witch with the glasses. You mean me? That's right, if you're a witch, lend me your power as well. Next, Bear, bring some trees from the nearby mountains. We need to make a big fire so that we need a lot of firewood. Leave that to me. What should I do? You have wings, so I want you to find a rare flower in the garden. If you look from the sky, you can tell by its color. Roger, I'll do it. Everyone worked together to gather the materials as the garden witch had instructed. Everything's here. Good, then let's start. Then the garden witch began to cast a spell on the materials everyone had gathered. The scattered glass shards swirled around the garden witch. Now, remember your original form. The world was enveloped in a dazzling light, and then, in the middle of the garden, a person's figure was faintly visible. Princess Glass? Robin called out her name fearfully. Did it work? The shape seems to be there. Princess Glass! Glass's eyes opened. Robin? That's strange. Am I still dreaming? It's not a dream. You came back, Princess. Robin, what happened to me? Looks like it worked somehow or another. I'm so glad. I was worried, you idiot. Everyone hugged Princess Glass, and she broke again. No. And she smiled back at everyone. Thank you, everyone. Afterwards, Princess Glass picked a lot of flowers as souvenirs and went back to the castle. When they arrived at the castle, the old butler cried with joy that Princess Glass had returned. And then... Hey, Forest Witch. What is it? You said you wanted to learn magic that brings good instead of harm to others, didn't you? I just happen to be in need of a helper. Why don't you become my apprentice? So the Forest Witch became the Garden Witch's apprentice. Every day, they experimented with the plants of the forest and the flowers of the garden, trying to create new magic. Bear used his strong arms to build a big field in the mountains. The witches also lent their wisdom, so the field provided good crops. At first, the mountain folk were scared of Bear, but when they saw him working diligently, they gradually warmed to him. On one such peaceful day, everyone had decided to gather at Princess Glass's castle. Bear was already there, tilling the soil. Thank you, Mr. Bear. Thanks to your tilling, we were able to create a flower bed in no time. Don't be shy, I do this every day, so it's no sweat. You did a very good job, Sir Bear. Then Robin arrived. Yahoo, Princess. My, it's Robin, good day to you. You're carrying an awful lot, aren't you? Heh, I asked my brothers to collect seeds from many different plants. Wow, amazing. Let's plant them quickly. We don't know what seeds they are, though. We'll just put them in any random order. It'll be great. I'm gonna have to take a little break. No problem. Leave the rest to us. It's going to be a lovely garden with all these. Certainly. Let's plant them now. While everyone was planting the seeds, the Forest Witch and the Garden Witch arrived. Sorry for the intrusion. Oh, what a magnificent flower bed you've created. Welcome, you two. We're just planting the seeds in the soil right now. Well, looks like it's going well. It's perfect. That's right, I've finally done it. A new magic. Wow, amazing. What is it? Has it started? My old bones are trembling with excitement. Right, looks like everything's ready. Let's begin. The Forest Witch took out a potion. Here I go, heave-ho. With a shout, she threw it vigorously into the air. Okay, my turn. Then the witch cast a spell. At the moment the potion and the spell combined, the world was enveloped in a rainbow of light. It was so bright that everyone closed their eyes, and as they opened them, everyone shouted in joy. The whole castle was blooming with all sorts of flowers. And thus, the Glass Princess lived happily ever after with her wonderful friends, surrounded by flowers. The end. And they lived happily ever after, huh? I'm so glad for you, Princess Glass. What wonderful things can happen when you are brave enough to go on an adventure. I think I'll take a leisurely walk outside once I finish my work. What exactly are you doing? Chief. Please don't suddenly show up out of nowhere, you scared me. I just came back to check on you since I've mostly finished tidying up my side, but is it just my imagination or there hasn't been much change in here? Bell-chan? What? There's a reason for this? And pray tell, what reason might that be? I was goofing off. Oh my, where did you find that book? That's right, this book fell on the ground. So I was just checking the contents and, why, isn't it The Glass Princess? That's so nostalgic. Chief, you read this book before? But of course, it's written by someone I know. Wow, I didn't know that. That's good. You know, for the longest time, I didn't know where this book went. It's great that you found it. Of course. I'm so glad you found it, Bell-chan. So, you've been reading this book all day? Well, I just thought I should check to make sure this book was fine. Good girl, Bell-chan. This book is a book that gets lonely easily. If no one reads it, every once in a while, it breaks into pieces. There are books like that? That's right. Oh, I almost lost a fine book for good. Thanks, Bell-chan. I see. Well, then that's good. Ahaha. Now that we're all done here, let's take a break. I prepared some delicious pastries and tea for you. Really? Yay! Thus, Belgious had a delicious tea time. And they lived happily ever after the end. What about my leisurely walk? Hey. True end, the Glass Princess. Thank you for playing this game. From here on out are the extras. If you would like to return to the title, please press return to title. Okay, I was not expecting an afterword. This is the afterword. Thank you very much for playing the game up to this point. The Glass Princess was the first novel game I made, so there was a lot of trial and error. You did a great job. There's a ton of illustrations in this game for a visual novel. It's too hard to draw manga, so it's easier. That's what I was just going to say, but I wasn't. It's too hard to draw manga, so it's easier to make games. Is that the feeling of this was definitely that of like a mangaka instead of a visual novel, because visual novels usually are a sprite where you're kind of being very economic about changing expressions. These were like entirely new images. That was what I thought at first, but it wasn't the case at all. There were a lot of changing scenarios, still pictures and stuff, lol. So I'm relieved to have managed to get it completed state. I feel like I've grown along with the characters in The Glass Princess on their journey. Making games is hard work, but the finished product is a treasure. I'm sure there were some things I didn't get right, but I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for sticking with me this far. May 2016? Oh my god. Took a while to get translated. Thank you, Tico, by the way. And it's a black screen. It's a black screen now. Is it just the same thing? Or is this the afterword? I have no idea. I think it's... Okay, it's the same thing. Well, everybody, that's going to be it for Garas Hime, Glass Princess. I thought it was very cute. One thing that I have to say about this, and it's a subject in a video that I've wanted to make for a very long time, just haven't really gotten onto it. Whenever I encounter like a pure encapsulated form of a story structure called Kisho Tenketsu, which this story is following, it kind of makes me nostalgic. Years and years and years and years and years ago, I started getting into Kisho Tenketsu from an appreciation of haiku and poetry. And back then, you know, you go and look on the internet and you're basically having to translate books to be able to get anything comprehensible about the structure out of it. Since then, there's been kind of a resurgence of interest of it on the internet, where people are kind of applying it to games or applying it to it's interesting to me because I feel it's kind of abstracted away from kind of its essence, which is a character begins their journey, right? A character goes on their journey kind of unimpeded or as a natural course, and then there's a twist or a surprise or a reinterpretation, and then there's a collision of the two where one result happens over the other, or there's a combination. It's a bit difficult to condense. I'd have to really do my homework on how to make it simple, but it's like a tale of two perspectives, right? And which perspective wins? Usually there's discussions of enlightenment or enemies becoming friends, or you were only enemies because of circumstances or misunderstandings. It's like core anime story writing, and it's something that I've appreciated for many years. So when I see it and I encounter it in such a pure and simple way, especially a lighthearted fairy tale-esque way, I love it. So I wish more stories were written in this type of fashion, but that is a totally different topic altogether. So overall, I thought it was super cute. I guess that's going to be it for now. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.